and talk with Variety's executive music editor. Plus, actors Juno Temple and Hannah Waddingham join us live in studio to discuss season 4 of Ted Lasso. And we're going to show you the cool new toys your kids will want from the upcoming Paw Patrol movie. You can also get the latest headlines streaming on CBS News 24/7 with Errol Barnett starting at 7. And that's your CBS News Mornings for this Friday. Thanks for watching. I'm Michael George. Have a great weekend.
This just in. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're all ready for the new season of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, Thursday, October 8th, part of CBS Premiere Week.
CBS Mornings.
What she said.
CBS Mornings on CBS and where else?
Paramount Plus.
See you at 7.
CBS Mornings.
I'm Tony DeCopel. Join me on the CBS Evening News.
Kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry, offering a selection of finishes made with the finest materials and built to withstand life's sticky messes. Clearview Cabinetry offers features like soft close, doors and drawers, and cabinet accessories to match your unique style. Get these Stroma kitchen cabinets for a value of $84.49.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Color 10 News, putting the Ozarks first.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino and Resort.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino and Resort.
You're watching Ozarks First.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, tax-free weekend kicks off today, how you can save money for back-to-school shopping. And businesses are speaking out as Springfield's annual Route 66 festival kicks off. How road closures could impact businesses downtown. These stories and more this morning on Daybreak.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I almost said good when my mic was off, but now we're good.
Oh, you got it. We're good now.
It's Friday.
Extra good.
We're extra good, yeah, because it's Friday, and this is the last day of this up and down weather we've been seeing, Tom.
A little bit, yeah. We had a little bit of summer. We've had some nice weather to start the week. Got some springtime storms in there yesterday. And now we're just going to crank up the heat, feel like summer from here on out. Hey, guess what? Mammoth clouds yesterday from Aria Thomas in Springfield. See those little bubbles out there? Had several pictures come in of these bubbly clouds or pouch-like clouds. And those are called mammoth clouds. You see them when you have these stronger, severe storms. Pretty unusual in August, but it does happen occasionally, more so in, May and June. Looking at tree damage also from yesterday's storm. This is Ava, Douglas County. Danny Maggard, the EM there, sent this picture in of a large tree blown over from some strong winds over the road. Looking at storm reports overall, blue diamonds are wind damage, green diamonds are hail reports. Had a mix of both of those. Pretty sporadic in coverage, but Springfield had both wind and hail from yesterday. The rain from yesterday is long gone. However, our next wave of rain and storms shaping up across southeast Kansas. Not expected to be severe today, but it is going to follow a boundary from Kansas into southwest Missouri into northern Arkansas. That's our rain chance for today. As we go to the weekend, hot and sunny. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Tom, sounds good. And because of yesterday's storms, a barn in Pleasant Hope on the AB highway was severely damaged. It is believed the cause is from straight line winds between 60 and 70 miles per hour. And be sure to download the Ozarks First weather app. You can receive weather alerts for approaching storms, check out the current radar, and look at the extended forecast. Businesses are speaking out as Springfield's annual Route 66 festival kicks off today, and access points around Park Central Square are closed off.
We knew the closures were coming for downtown, so we've been able to manage traffic pretty well, but just the minus of foot traffic from people not being able to come or drive through.
Despite some of the road closures affecting businesses, they tell us they are looking forward to the event.
We are looking forward to it. We have a special menu we're doing for the Route 66 Fest.
Come downtown, check it out. It's great. We're going to have food and drink specials all weekend long, and we're just really looking forward to it.
For more information on what activities are scheduled for this weekend, you can read our story on our website, ozarksfirst.com. Springfield families are gearing up for back-to-school shopping as Missouri's sales tax holiday kicks off this weekend. At select stores in Springfield, managers say families can combine state and local tax savings with store deals. Target store directors in Springfield tell Ozarks First having 2 locations on Primrose and Sunshine gives families more space to shop exclusive brand launches before fall classes start, plus an extra 20% off for verified teachers and college students.
It's a great opportunity for families to come in and buy school supplies that are tax-free, and then the clothing up to a certain amount is tax-free off.
The sales tax holiday runs from today through Sunday statewide. And keep in mind the tax exemption applies strictly to qualifying purchases made right here in the Show Me State, covering clothing $100 or less, school supplies up to $50, graphing calculators up to $150, and computers up to $1,500. Well, it's now time for your morning traffic report. We're going to take a look here at Glenstone and Battlefield. I don't see any cars going around here at this time, but we got no incidents to report. A nice way to end our weekdays and our work week. We'll continue to look at the traffic throughout the morning to help you guys plan out your day. And in D.C., a Senate committee has voted to hold Dr. Anthony Fauci in contempt of Congress. Last week, he pleaded the Fifth more than 100 times during a hearing on the COVID pandemic. The committee's chairman has previously cast doubt on the preemptive pardon Fauci received from President Biden. But now Senator Rand Paul is arguing that it gave him complete protection and he should have answered questions last week.
Dr. Fauci faced no risk of federal prosecution. All he had to do was tell the truth.
The goal was to wait for Dr. Fauci to make any kind of misstatement and then have a weaponized Department of Justice file criminal charges.
Senator Paul delivered the referral directly to the Justice Department rather than sending it to the full Senate for a vote. Missouri's U.S. Senator Josh Hawley, who also pressed Dr. Fauci during the hearing, is now calling on the Justice Department to prosecute him.
He has a full and unconditional pardon that covers 11 years. It's a pardon as broad as Hunter Biden's pardon. But then Fauci comes in and says, I'm just not going to answer any questions. I got immunity. I'm still not going to answer questions.
Hawley also argues Fauci should have never been granted immunity, saying it's blocking Congress from getting answers. President Trump has signed a new executive order taking aim at who qualifies for birthright citizenship. The move comes a month after the Supreme Court struck down his attempt to get rid of birthright citizenship altogether. This time, the administration's policy targets what it calls birth tourism, and officials say that fraudulent entry or misrepresentation by parents seeking U.S. citizenship for a child. We have more news ahead, including new milestones for sports betting and marijuana usage, why that's concerning some addiction experts. And today is the first Friday Art Walk in downtown Springfield, how you can support local artists and engage with the community in this week's Serving the Ozarks. We'll be right back.
Ozarks First Storm Tracker, a mobile weather station on the road and into the storm, taking you closer to severe weather than ever before, giving you a real-time view of what's happening now, helping to keep you safe.
Hey guys, been watching radar pretty closely, and it looks like these storms are starting to split around Springfield.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union.
We've got your cast iron cookware at Arctic Food Equipment.
Watch the Rabbit Hole Report on Ozarks First Plus.
What kind of things do scare you? What a sissy, Mary.
Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
The hot tub blowout sale is in Springfield this weekend. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% on American-made hot tubs and swim spas with payments as low as $79 a month and immediate delivery. Get your exclusive coupons at AmericanHotTubExpo.com for the hot tub and swim spa sale this Friday through Sunday. Don't miss it.
In Washington, information is power. Get it here with the Hill Insider, the brand new digital subscription from The Hill. Join thousands of other readers who trust The Hill for nonpartisan politics and policy news as they take you deeper than ever. Get direct access to the conversations shaping Washington with premium content, members only. Exclusive reporting from the inside, because before it's news, it's in the Hill Insider. Join today.
Every week, Ozarks First features a high school athlete that deserves recognition, and you can nominate them by going to ozarksfirst.com. Click the button, then tell us why this athlete is exceptional. It's that easy. Let's show our support. Sponsored by Midwest Technical Institute.
Protect your property with expert gutter solutions from T-Roofing Plus. We install and repair gutters that keep water where it belongs, away from your home or business. Don't wait. Call T-Roofing Plus today for a free consultation, because every great roof needs a great gutter system. T-Roofing Plus, we've got you covered.
The hot tub blowout sale is in Springfield this weekend. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% on American-made hot tubs and swim spas with payments as low as $79 a month and immediate delivery. Get your exclusive coupons at AmericanHotTubExpo.com for the hot tub and swim spa sale this Friday through Sunday. Don't miss it.
Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you. And now, serving the Ozarks. Sponsored by Patriot Heat and Air.
Well, today is the first Friday Art Walk in downtown Springfield. For this week's Serving the Ozarks, our Carissa Codell spoke with the organizers, who are hoping to bring a positive light to downtown.
First Friday Art Walk is happening this Friday in downtown Springfield. We're expecting to have about 15 venues open, in addition to it being the kickoff of the Route 66 Festival.
Sarah Abley, the program director for the Springfield Regional Arts Council, says she's an advocate for downtown Springfield.
It's a fun way to kind of experience downtown in a very sparkly, fun light.
She says First Friday Art Walks are important because they get people to engage with the arts of our local community.
We are the ones rallying the groups together to make sure that we're heard and that everybody knows exactly what's going on, because we have an amazing, thriving arts community.
It also supports local artists.
Sales for artists help them create their business, because that's what artists are. They're small business owners who happen to be creating artwork. And so we want to create a community in Springfield where artists can truly live as entrepreneurs.
Approximately 75% of the money made from First Friday Art Walks goes right back into the pockets of the creative arts community.
We financially support a lot of arts groups through grant making to the tune of about $200,000 a year.
The Springfield Regional Arts Council will also organize the Fall Festival Cider Days coming up in September. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Carissa Codell, Ozarks First.
Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by Patriot Heat and Air.
Still to come, the homes of the future, how one town is aiming to make homes more affordable. But first, we want to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Tom, we are at the end of the week, but we're not out of the storm yet.
No, not quite yet. You know, the rain storms from yesterday is wrapping up. It's gone. It's out of here. But we got more rain on the way for parts of the Ozarks as this little complex here out of Kansas starts drifting this way this morning. It's a hot and sunny weekend for you. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Say goodbye to uneven texture and hello to glowing skin. Microneedling at Beautiful You Med Spa boosts collagen and renews your complexion. Visit us online, stop by, or give us a call.
There are things you can do every day to take care of your brain. Exercising, eating well, getting plenty of sleep, staying mentally active, and staying connected with friends and family are all great for your brain. Prevagen can help supplement these good habits because it's made for your brain. Add Prevagen to your daily routine and give your brain the care it deserves. Prevagen, for your brain.
This back to school, no need for math. With our lowest price guarantee at Shoe Carnival. No bargain hunting, no price comparing, no number crunching. Just the lowest prices on everything in store, like Adidas, New Balance, Crocs, and must-have brands up to 30% off. So save the math for pizza night. Hurry into Shoe Carnival today for our lowest price guarantee, where back to school always adds up to saving.
50% off! The Habitat for Humanity restores the thrift superstore, and now there's another reason to shop. For a limited time, 50% off all exercise equipment. Looking for something like elliptical, vélo, département, ski machine, not exercise equipment. Every visit is different because our inventory changes daily, but one thing never changes: great deals. Stop by the restore on Scenic. Every donation, every purchase helps build, repair, and revitalize homes and our community.
You are more than your car wreck, more than the injuries it caused, more than just a number to the insurance company, more than a mountain of bills and paperwork. You are a person, and you deserve to be heard, protected, and cared for. Choosing the right lawyer after a serious injury is the most important decision you will ever make, and it can be hard to know where to turn. We'll treat you with respect, we'll listen, and we know how to win. Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Matt Hefner on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
All right, folks, taking a look at some of that storm damage we had from yesterday. This is up in Polk County. Again, that Pleasant Hope had some barn damage. A structure was certainly damaged by some straight line winds, estimated about 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. Probably be a survey crew to go up there and take a look at that. Also, some pretty heavy rain from yesterday. This is from Vicki Rowland over in Ava. 2.5 inches. This is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and it was still raining at the time of this picture, so more totals to come. As the rain was heavy at some times, here in Springfield picked up just about 2/3 of an inch at 0.66. The yellow shades on radar estimate about 1 inch to 2 inches. And again, around Ava, that report there from Vicki came in over 2.5 inches of rain. So some pockets of heavier rain. Of course, all morning yesterday had some pretty big rain Thursday morning across central Missouri with the afternoon round making its way farther south. This morning, the rain from yesterday is gone. It's now left over into central Arkansas. Nothing severe. The next wave of rain showers and storms, though, taking shape across southeast Kansas, and that's going to ride a boundary. It's a stalled boundary, and it's going to kind of follow that track right into southwest Missouri and to northern Arkansas for today. So as this clusters together across southeast Kansas, it's going to drift to the south and southeast for this morning. And that should largely start to wrap up this afternoon. Most of the afternoon is going to be dry, but we can't completely rule out rain or storms for the afternoon, this time south of I-44. By 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, maybe a storm or two across north central Arkansas, some leftover showers to the southwest, including in Springfield. And then there might be some redevelopment this afternoon, this evening, south of I-44, so we are keeping an eye on this. But generally, I think for Springfield and westward, going to find a dry evening and a dry night for Friday. Chance of rain in Springfield about 20% or less as we go through the afternoon and evening hours into tonight. So looking at Futurecast into Saturday. Start the day Saturday dry. Some data tries to bring in some rain into central Missouri, but that's pretty unlikely as the dynamics, kind of the trough system starts to move off to the east. That'll take the rising motion with it away from us. So I think Saturday's going to be mostly dry and sunny and hot. Back to the 90s as we go through the weekend. Good time to find a pool this weekend. Turning hot and dry Saturday, 94 in Springfield, 70s Saturday night, and then 96 overall hot and quiet as we go through the weekend, okay? Next week's going to begin hot and quiet as well for Monday and Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, may get a boundary to try to drop south. We'll bring in some rain activity as we go to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's for the end of next week. Hot in the meantime, though. Upper 80s, near 90 for today. Chance of rain best this morning to the southwest and this afternoon and evening for rain showers south of I-44. Tomorrow, middle 90s, sunny, hot, can't get around it. Tomorrow night, low 70s, and Sunday, more hot weather and more sunny weather. We'll find sunny and hot weather continue from Monday and Tuesday, and then Stoker, it looks like rain And a few thunderstorms return for the middle and end of next week.
That's really nice, Tom. And we got the break starts today after this weather seems to push through. And then it's like 4 days of basically copy and paste. And then it's just clear and pool weather, like you said.
It certainly is. Yeah, good time to find a pool, be by the lake, go for a little hike, but have some shade.
Yes.
You're going to be outdoors, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, those kind of things.
Maybe like in the woods, you know, not like in an open field or places where there's a lot of sunlight, I presume.
No open field hiking. That'd be risky.
Yeah, I'd probably go for some sunscreen on that too.
Absolutely.
You know me. Yeah. All right. Well, a mama bear and her cub were caught on camera taking a dip in a pool in Sierra Madre, California. The pair were seen roaming around town on Tuesday before jumping into a pool to enjoy a refreshing dip. We were just talking about that, and here these bears are.
Yeah,
taking
bears,
our
they must be
advice.
watching Ozarks First, taking our advice.
Yeah, I take it this is at an apartment complex, and they later climbed a few trees in the area before sniffing around a few front gardens and then heading back home toward the mountains.
I think this is somebody's house. That's a backyard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't look quite like an apartment complex. That looks like, you know, well, with the exception of the rail.
Yeah, the railing kind of throws it off, but you know what? Maybe they just wanted to throw it in there.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. Oh, what are they doing? Are they playing back there?
No, they're just having a little fun.
Oh yeah. Are
trying to get the cub in the water? Come on, get in the water.
That's so funny. You know, they're following our advice, right? You know, with it going to be hot here, and in California, it's probably even hotter and drier.
It's always hot. Yeah, LA, Southern California, my gosh, it's always 90 every day.
Oh my gosh.
Just about.
Yeah, I might take that advice, you know, maybe hit up a pool or something, or maybe go to a lake. Like, I like to go to Stockton Lake on occasion. Yeah.
Good call. Good weekend to do it.
Yeah.
Jump on in. Pools, lakes, all be busy this weekend.
Indeed, Tom, yeah. Well, the 21st annual Chicago Ducky Derby returned on Thursday. We're still on the water here.
Oh, yeah, this is a crazy one.
Oh, yeah, look at them. There's so many of them. With thousands of rubber ducks taking over the Chicago River, thousands of rubber ducks, they were dropped from the Columbus Drive Bridge, benefiting Special Olympics Illinois. Each duck is representing a $10 donation, supporting year-round programs for Special Olympics athletes. Organizers say the Derby remains one of Chicago's signature summer traditions. That's a lot of donations.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, from what I saw on the screen there, it looked like there was, thousands of ducks. So, hey, you know, a fundraiser, if you want to make it cool visually like that.
It's a fun idea, too. Kind of fun. Gets everybody involved, get them out there. We've got something like this locally. The Sertoma Club in Ozark.
Yes.
They put on their duck race once a year, and that's always a lot of fun.
I remember.
They put them on the Finley River, and off they go, and it's all for charity and supports and donations, that kind of thing.
That's so cool to see, and I remember covering that earlier this year, and they had a few new attractions as well going out through there. That was a fun story to cover. Those happy stories we always enjoy covering, especially me. But
oh yeah,
yeah. I'm not the happy story. The story is. I'm just covering it.
That's right. Yeah, just there to tell it.
Yeah, no, it's cool stuff. We love it. All right, well, one city is taking an innovative approach to create affordable housing. St. Petersburg introduces the first 3D printed home to be built as part of a housing program. How it works. The machine in the center draws an outline of the home. I think I've seen this before online, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting pretty popular.
Yeah, it draws an outline of the home using a type of concrete, and it traces over that outline again and again, moving higher each time until the outer walls are finished. The city leased land out to developers for them to construct and sell homes to someone who makes around $110,000 or less for a 2-person household. I mean, with the prices going up in terms of real estate and houses, I would certainly consider this, but I'd also like to know its track record, Tom.
Yeah, exactly. And there's actually a company around here that was doing this. I can't remember what they were called, but it was like Homes for Charity.
Okay.
And they started building 3D homes similar to this.
Okay.
Where they just layer it out, the machine goes around, one layer at a time.
Yeah.
And makes them off. Yeah, track record would be nice to know. Like, are they as strong? Are they sturdy?
Yeah.
It looks like they would be, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It's fairly new, so that's my big question. I wouldn't be surprised if I was the only one asking that too. It's something to look out for.
Oh, no. People have questions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything new, everybody's got to know.
Hey, I am a journalist. I will ask questions, right? All right. Well, don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. You can find us wherever you like to scroll. We know you'll be doing it during the break. And don't forget to download our apps and check out our website, ozarksfirst.com.
The hot tub blowout sale is in Springfield this weekend. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% on American-made hot tubs and swim spas with payments as low as $79 a month and immediate delivery. Get your exclusive coupons at AmericanHotTubExpo.com for the hot tub and swim spa sale this Friday through Sunday. Don't miss it.
Did you know that North America's most biodiverse heirloom farm is right in your backyard? Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company in Mansfield is a wonderland of rare and beautiful varieties from around the world, and they're yours to explore. Come and stroll through the gardens and tour the greenhouses. Browse through the seed store, stop for a coffee in the boutique, and savor the tranquility of a garden in bloom. It's an oasis from the everyday and an heirloom gardener's paradise. Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company.
What makes a Medicare Advantage plan actually work for its members?
When I call Devoted, my questions are always answered. I'm not shuffled around.
A Medicare plan that works has to have real values. The stuff that, regardless of the outcome, stays constant.
You're not just hit and miss, dependable. I mean, you got everything going for you. You got your ducks in a row, let's put it that way. Devoted means voted.
Real value, real values, the real deal. Visit devoted.com to learn more.
The hot tub blowout sale is in Springfield this weekend. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% on American-made hot tubs and swim spas with payments as low as $79 a month and immediate delivery. Get your exclusive coupons at AmericanHotTubExpo.com for the hot tub and swim spa sale this Friday through Sunday. Don't miss it.
Unscripted First has teamed up with Fritz's Adventure to celebrate the educators who make a difference every day with the Golden Apple Award.
Teachers work hard for our children and our community. Now it's your turn to say thank you. Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a deserving teacher or educator for the Golden Apple Award.
Each month, we'll surprise one outstanding educator with a $150 gift card plus 6 all-access passes to Fritz's Adventure. It's our way of honoring heroes in our classrooms. The Golden Apple Award from Ozarks First.
Mike Landis on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Welcome back. With sports betting and marijuana legalized throughout most of the United States, the country is seeing a new milestone in usage. Forbes reports in 2025, Americans spent roughly $166 billion betting on sports. That's more than the movie, music, book, and museum industries bringing in combined. Critics argue that the rapid growth has also fueled an increase in gambling problems. The U.S. also reached a major milestone in marijuana use. According to a national survey on drug use and health, an estimated 21.4 million Americans used marijuana on a daily basis or near daily basis in 2025. That's more than 17.2 million who drank alcohol that frequently, and the 19.9 million who smoke cigarettes every day or nearly every day. Researchers say it's the first time daily cannabis exceeds both drinking and smoking. The Senate has moved the ball on passing the Protect College Sports Act, but it has not reached the end zone yet. The bill would create national rules for NIL payments, transfers, eligibility, health protections, and enforcement. The Big Ten and SEC now back the revised bill after months of opposition. Supporters say it would help get the chaos out of college sports. Opponents of the bill say it gives athletes too little time to get advice before making one of the biggest financial decisions of their lives.
You know, an athlete can't talk to these agents after whatever it might be, the 2 weeks or 5 weeks at the end of their last collegiate game, and then expect to make one of the most important decisions of their life and who's going to manage that and be the key front person on that in that short period of time, right? That's something that, you know, I really don't agree with.
Advertisers hoping to grab a spot in next year's Super Bowl are out of luck. Disney says it has sold out all of its commercials for the game at SoFi Stadium. In February, Disney signed deals with 58 brands across 34 categories. Some complained Disney wanted as much as $10 million for a 30-second commercial, and Disney sold them for $8 to $9 million. Well, don't forget to download our Ozarks First Plus app. There you can find a host of shows to watch, and that includes the latest episode of our sports show, Put Me in Coach. Here's a look.
We've really talked about no wrestling on this show before. I've got a little bit of background in the business.
He's got a lot, okay? Don't let him lie.
Yep, but you know, here locally, I've done some things.
As a matter of fact, Jesse Inman, I'm getting pretty tired of you.
How about from now on you stay behind your little news desk with your little tie and your little seat. Apologize to me. No.
Jesse, I didn't know you could do that. Wow, really cool stuff over there on Ozarks First Plus, and you can download our app on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Well, still to come here on Daybreak, back to school shopping season is in full swing. What is going on this weekend that can help you save some money? And a Missouri senator is calling out AI surveillance pricing, why he says this harms the consumer.
Want a free water heater or air scrubber? Right now at Queen City Heating and Cooling, when you purchase a new air conditioner and furnace, you get to choose either a free water heater or a free air scrubber, a $2,250 value. Upgrade your comfort, boost your home's essentials, and save big with this limited time offer. Schedule your free estimate today. Call now or click online and let Queen City Heating and Cooling bring comfort to your home.
We don't think about water, we just turn on the tap.
Or when we brush our teeth, make coffee, or put our kids to bed. But for millions of families around the world, it's all they think about.
They think about where to find it, if it's safe, and how the water they're drinking might affect their health. I've seen firsthand how WorldServe is making a difference in the developing world, bringing clean water into communities and changing families' lives.
Give today and change someone's life forever with the gift of clean water.
Well, hey friends, it's Dolly. I've got something really special lined up just for you. It's a brand new project that I'm calling Threads, my songs and symphony, featuring some of my greatest hits, newly arranged for symphony orchestra, and performed with a band of amazing singers and musicians. And I'll be there too, on screen, to share with you the stories behind my songs.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
You probably don't think about your chimney once winter's over. But the spring rain and summer heat quietly cracks brick and lets moisture in. The Flu Doctor Chimney Service has been protecting homes in southwest Missouri for 25 years. Inspections, waterproofing, full masonry repair. Protect your home before the damage starts. Schedule your inspection now with the Flu Doctor Chimney Sweeper. Because Dr. Flu is professional, honest, and dependable.
Welcome back to Daybreak. It is 5:30 on your Friday morning. I'm Stoker Wieczorek. Mother Nature is helping reveal hints of the bygone era when the city was a hub for the region's farming industry. Atop a long vacant grain elevator near Chestnut Expressway at National Avenue sits an old double-sided billboard. Over the decades, advertisers took advantage of its towering location, but now the building's heritage is slowly bleeding through, saying MFA feeds. For more on the heritage of the grain elevator, head to our story on our website, ozarksfirst.com. Meanwhile, a Warsaw man is facing assault charges after allegedly hitting a person with a firework in July at the Pecan Grove campsite. The victim told investigators Robert Vanderpool did it on purpose and had a visible mark on his head from the incident. For more on the incident and what witnesses told police, head to the story on our website, ozarksfirst.com. All right, now we want to get a check of the forecast to help you guys plan out your day here. And we got meteorologist Tom Schmidt, and we got some pictures to look at here.
Yeah, some pictures, some videos. Some storms rolled through yesterday. A little loud, a little heavy rain, some thunder and lightning, some wind, some hail, and some tags. These are what we call tag clouds. And oftentimes, folks will kind of see these little clouds hanging down from the base of a storm, and they'll mistakenly think that they're funnels or tornado clouds or something like that, but they're really harmless, okay? What you're looking for if it was a funnel cloud or something tornadic is you need the rotating element. These tag clouds, they just kind of hang down. They look kind of ominous, but they're not rotating, so there's no risk of anything happening here. But this video is from Ann Ryder in Nixa yesterday, and found several of these out there yesterday, folks sending in the tag clouds hanging down. They do look ominous, but they're what we like to call SLC, which is scary looking clouds, right? Okay, storm reports from yesterday, wind in the blue, hail in the green. Yeah, had several reports across the area. This morning, things are mostly quiet. A few showers here and there, but the next round of rain taking shape across southeast Kansas is going to funnel itself right through southwest Missouri and northern Arkansas along that boundary. This morning and most of the afternoon today is dry, but can't rule out rain entirely for southern Missouri, northern Arkansas. Today, otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy and in the upper 80s. It's a beautiful, hot, sunny weekend on the way for us. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
Good deal, Tom. Thank you so much. And be sure to download the Ozarks First weather app. That way you can receive weather alerts for approaching storms. Check out the current radar like what Tom just showed us and look at the extended forecast. Spring families are gearing up for back-to-school shopping as Missouri's sales tax holiday kicks off this weekend. Store managers in Springfield say families can combine state and local tax savings with their deals. Springfield Target managers tell us 2 locations on Primrose and Sunshine. Families have more space to shop exclusive brand launches before fall classes start. And they say verified teachers and college students get an extra 20% off.
It just feels good to be able to provide brands that the guests like to come back and buy with our Cat and Jack, and then this year we have the Champion brand. So it gives them an option to shop where maybe they didn't know they could find things that they liked.
The sales tax holiday runs from today through Sunday statewide. All right, it's that time in your morning where we check out the traffic going on. Here's our traffic report. We're taking a look here at Kimbrough and Walnut. Just one car there so far as we can see, but we got no incidents to report. We're going to continue checking on conditions throughout the morning to help you guys plan out your day and commute. Cyclospora cases continue to climb throughout the United States. The CDC says over 10,000 cases have been reported nationwide since May 1st. 2 deaths recently occurred in Michigan. Medical officials say both patients had underlying health conditions which may have been impacted by the intestinal illness. Missouri is now one of 15 states that's involved in a major multi-state outbreak. 1,095 cases have been confirmed here in the Show Me State. Meanwhile, 205 cases have been reported in Arkansas. Here in the Ozarks, those cases of cyclosporiasis are up 5 times higher than what we'd normally see annually in Greene County. Typically, the Springfield Greene County Health Department averages less than 10 cases a year. This year, they've had 50 so far, with 43 in July alone. Experts say washing produce can remove the parasite, but killing it requires cooking food to around 158 degrees.
The guidance is avoiding that pre-cut or packaged lettuce, leaning more towards the lettuce that you can buy whole.
Doug Asher, a local businessman with Tiny Greens to Go, says he's not worried about impacts from local growers because of the way they're able to control variables.
Control everything. I control the humidity, the temperature, the water source, what goes in it, the soil.
And meanwhile, health officials are now also warning about a multi-state salmonella outbreak linked to jalapeno peppers, an outbreak that's affecting Missouri. The CDC says Missouri has reported 7 cases, while nationwide, at least 345 people in 27 states have become sick and 36 have been hospitalized. No deaths have been reported, and federal investigators say the outbreak has been traced to jalapenos grown in Sinaloa, Mexico, and distributed in the U.S. by Coast Citrus distributors. Meanwhile, the FDA approves the first mRNA flu shot. Clinical tests found the vaccine made by Moderna was 27% more effective than a standard flu shot. Approval was granted for adults ages 50 to 64. More studies are underway for adults older than 65. Moderna says the mRNA shot can be rolled out 2 to 3 months after the seasonal flu strain is identified. It takes 6 months for a traditional vaccine. Fighting back against artificial intelligence and surveillance pricing, that's what Missouri Senator Josh Hawley is trying to do. On Wednesday, Hawley held a hearing to try and expose companies that use AI surveillance pricing. Surveillance pricing is where companies collect personal information from consumers and charge different prices to individuals for the same product or service.
We've got to stop this. We've got to ban the use of personal, individual information in setting prices. It's just wrong, and it will continue. This will be one of the biggest ripoffs in American history unless we do something.
Several states like Maryland and Connecticut have passed their own laws to limit the usage of this kind of pricing. Meanwhile, airlines are pushing back against immigration enforcement in airports across the country. In recent weeks, agents for ICE have made as many as 36 arrests a day at U.S. airports. It often happens near gates and ticket counters, but attempts to get onto planes have been denied. The Wall Street Journal reviewed documents and had found Southwest has stopped agents at least 6 times. JetBlue says it doesn't collect information on passengers' immigration status. We have more news to share with you, so don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. We have fun videos and other need-to-know news for you from your communities. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and X. Don't forget to download our apps and check out our website, ozarksfirst.com. Well, coming up, we have some of the best deals for the lowest prices in this week's Epic Discounts Report. We'll see you soon.
Saddle up for this year's 18th annual Cattle Barons Ball, where you can experience live performances by the band Cherry and James, enjoy great food from top chefs around the Springfield area, and ride a mechanical bull. You can also score amazing items and experiences through the silent and live auctions, where all the proceeds go towards supporting the American Cancer Society. This year's theme is American Rodeo. Don't miss out on this event on October 10th. Scan the QR code to learn more and register.
Whether you're in the market to buy or sell, Team Assist to Sell is dedicated to delivering an exceptional customer service experience.
With our collective years of knowledge, expertise, and deep roots in Southwest Missouri, we can offer valuable advice for your decision making.
Our team of all of the real estate services you would expect from a traditional realtor.
People do business with people they trust, and we're here to be the best for you.
We are your flat fee, full service local market experts.
This is a work boot you'll find at a big box store.
And this is a Thoroughgood work boot you'll find at Top Tier Line Gear. The difference is clear. At Top Tier Line Gear, we sell the professional quality boots, tools, clothing, and gear you need to get the job done safely and properly.
From Thoroughgood boots to safety gear and FR clothing, we're stocked with the top tier equipment you need but can't find anywhere else.
Please visit our store in Hollister, just off 65.
Or shop online anytime.
Top Tier Line Gear, built by linemen, trusted by crews.
Being seriously injured in an auto accident causes a lot of physical pain, and it can be upsetting and frustrating as well. Doctor's visits, mounting medical bills, lost wages, being without a car, that's a lot to handle. At Bishop & Hayes, we have one focus, auto injury law, and we've done it for over 25 years. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call or text us at 417-222-2222, and we'll get you the answers you need.
Jamie Warner on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
Welcome back for this week's Epic Discounts. We're taking a look at home upgrades ahead of the school year, especially for tech and entertainment. Take a look.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Right now, we want you to scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big, because today we have some products that help keep your house clean and provide all the entertainment you need to stay in and enjoy a night at home, or bring your favorite shows and movies on the go with you.
That's right. First up, there is nothing more annoying than a stubborn spot on your carpet, let me tell you. But you don't need to hire a professional carpet cleaning service to get that red wine or pet stain out.
That's right, it can deep clean stubborn stains and odors beneath the surface. Let's be honest, spills can happen easily when you're having a snack on the couch and enjoying your favorite movie. And speaking of entertainment, let's talk about how we can get any movie you want right in your living room.
Up next, it is the Amazon Fire TV Stick HD. This smart streaming device allows you to use your voice to search thousands of movies and TV episodes from Netflix, Prime Video, and most of your favorite streaming providers.
This is also a great way to bring your favorite shows on the go with you. Just plug the stick into any HDMI port. It also lets you watch live TV, news, sports, and so much more.
And speaking of on-the-go entertainment, the Apple iPad Air is a powerful and intuitive iPad, not just for playing games or watching movies. It can run multiple apps all at once thanks to its powerful M3 chip designed for productivity.
This model features all-day battery life and several different storage options. It also features Apple Intelligence and groundbreaking privacy features that prevent anyone from accessing your data, including Apple itself.
Finally, breathe easy with a Levoit evaporative humidifier, perfect for bedrooms, nurseries, or any space where comfort matters the most. It's completely blue light free for a more restful night's sleep and comes equipped with advanced dual air and water filters. And get this, it self-dries after each use to prevent any mold buildup. Cleaner air, cleaner tech.
All right, let's take one last look at today's products to keep you entertained and keep your home clean and fresh even when you're not there.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar Media Group. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, ozarksfirst.com. Underneath the More tab, then you'll find it under the Marketplace option. Now it's time to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. The fact that we are out of the woods in terms of this weather has me excited for the weekend, Tom.
Yeah, a little bit. The weekend looks fantastic. Today we got one more round of rain to get through, and it's coming through right now across southeast Kansas, drifting this way. We'll find additional rain and storms occasionally this afternoon, but most of us are going to stay dry later today. And like I said, it's a hot and sunny weekend. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union.
If you have cracks in your walls, or doors and windows that stick, or a settling foundation, there's only one local family-owned company to call: Thrasher Foundation Repair. Only Thrasher has been fixing foundations in the Midwest for more than 50 years. Only Thrasher has over 34,000 five-star reviews. Don't wait to fix your foundation. Join over 200,000 customers who will tell you there's only one company to call: Thrasher Foundation Repair.
Whoa, you don't see that every day.
Mind your business.
I mean, how did that happen?
Mind your business, Billy. That's why we have auto owners. Our agent was able to customize our policies so when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered.
Because minding your business is our business.
Now that's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-America Specialty Markets in Lee Summit, O'Fallon, and Springfield if auto owners make sense for you.
50% off! The Habitat for Humanity restores the thrift superstore, and now there's another reason to shop. For a limited time, 50% off all exercise equipment. Looking for something like elliptical, vélo, département, ski machine, not exercise equipment. Every visit is different because our inventory changes daily, but one thing never changes: great deals. Stop by the restore on Scenic. Every donation, every purchase helps build, repair, and revitalize homes and our community.
My dad always says, when you've been hurt, you need more than just a lawyer. You need someone you can trust.
And that's why for over 30 years, Missourians have turned to us, because there's only one Aaron Saxon Associates.
Now I get to stand beside him. 2 generations, 1 mission, helping families get back on their feet.
And we built our name on commitment, compassion, and results.
So remember, there's only one Aaron Saxon Associates.
And we've got you.
Jesse Inman on Ozarks First. First in news. First for you.
All right, folks, looking at some pictures that came in yesterday. This is a pretty unique feature for August. You typically see these types of clouds in May, June, not in the middle of summer, right? This is mammoth clouds from Aria Thomas in Springfield. And yeah, those little bubbly clouds there, kind of like pouches sinking down underneath the cloud base. It's cold air sinking that forms those pockets in the clouds. And so pretty unusual. You see these with severe storms and big thunderstorms, which again are fairly rare in the summertime. But we had some severe weather yesterday on August 6th. So very unusual there. But some good pictures came in. Also had a lot of rain from the rain and storms yesterday. Heavy rain from Vicki in Ava, Missouri. Totals about 2.5 inches, and at the time of this picture, she commented that it was still raining, so maybe closer to 3 inches, all said and done. Looking at a good splattering of rainfall totals. For the morning, it was across parts of central Missouri, and then for the afternoon and evening, that rain had moved down to south and southern Missouri. About 2/3 of an inch here in Springfield. Heavier amounts in the And the greens and the yellows, about 1 to 2 inches, found just to the south and southeast of Springfield itself, and a little bit in northern Arkansas last night as well. That round is gone. Okay, the next round moving in. Rain and storms organizing across southeast Kansas will ride a boundary. Okay, they'll follow that track typically, and they'll follow it right into southwest Missouri and northern Arkansas. Severe weather risk here locally is low for today. There are a few storms, though, around southern Kansas, northern Oklahoma, but instability drops off quite a lot here in the Ozarks. And so the rain coming out of Kansas expected to weaken as it moves this way for the morning, but there'll be a chance of rain southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas this morning. And then by noon and through the day today, chances stand at 20% or less. Maybe a stray rain shower or thunderstorm south of I-44 this afternoon into this evening, but I think most of us are going to stay dry, especially Springfield and back to the west and northwest. So Friday night plans should be good to go, the exception being south of the interstate. As we look at rain chances in Springfield later today, it's about 20% or less all the way through. Then we drop down to 0 for Saturday. So rain chances clear away. We're sunny and hot for your Saturday. Maybe a shower in central Missouri tomorrow, but a lot of the data backing off on that. And as we go to Saturday night, things clear away. The weekend looks good, hot and sunny otherwise in the 90s, 94 Saturday, 96 on your Sunday. That'll start next week, hot and sunny as well for Monday and Tuesday. And then by Wednesday and Thursday, the trough kind of drops down a bit. We get the jet stream back in here, and we'll find some rain chances return Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for next week. Today, upper 80s to near 90. Some rain showers for the morning. Ending this evening and overnight tonight to the south and east. I think Springfield's dry for Friday night. Saturday, hot, sunny, middle 90s, a little muggy too. Low 70s tomorrow night, and then Sunday, more of the same, sunny and hot. No major changes. We're going to keep the same thing going as we go to Monday and Tuesday, and then rain returns looks like by Wednesday of next week.
It has to come back at some point, but it's nice that we have, what, a 4.5-day break from the precipitation.
Oh, yeah. And we're getting some good rainfall amounts, too, which is nice. You could always use that going into a hot streak.
Yeah.
Kind of keep things alive and replenish some of the water.
Yeah, might even cause a little bit of moisture to rise, especially as the heat comes up.
A little humidity, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Tom, you know how many of us on the shift don't really, get that much sleep. We were just talking about that, actually.
It can be a challenge some nights, yeah.
All right. Well, one anchor, right? He's going viral. They're going viral after falling asleep on air. Take a look.
Just running 465 miles in a matter of days to make all of this happen.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, Fox 13's
Let's turn to the forecast.
Holy cow.
I heard her reaction. I was like, yeah, I would have think the same thing. I'm like, oh no. All right, so this is Fox 13's Dominic Dillon. She says she didn't even realize she fell asleep. Oh.
It is time for sunshine
Wow.
snaps.
Oh my.
We love your photos that you sent.
They're still talking there. I can hear them. She says she hardly got any sleep the night before because she was taking care of her newborn baby. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that very much.
That's something else. Yeah.
I understand. I don't know yet, but I get it. And that led to a bunch of positive support from viewers online. Okay, well, that's good that viewers understand. That's nice.
Okay. I never see anything like that happen around here where somebody actually falls asleep on air.
Yeah.
But you know as well as I do, some days are harder than others.
Yeah, you got that right, Tom.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And add a baby into the mix. I mean, she may not have any sleep at all from the night before.
Yeah, no few people here who work with us who have babies as well that they have to take care of.
It can be rough.
Yeah. Well, a biotech company from London could be changing the future of the tattoo industry. CypherX, that's what it's called. They've come up with a way to create permanent tattoos without the pain. You pick a design patch that also carries a series of microneedles. Using an applicator, the patch is pressed onto the skin where the microneedles transfer the pigment into the upper layers of the skin and dissolve. After 10 to 15 minutes, the patch peels off and the lines develop over a couple of days. No wrapping is needed and there is no scabbing or healing time like traditional tattoos. That's pretty cool. I think people who would get tattoos would really appreciate that. Of course, it seems a little premature. I don't know. I don't know why I feel skeptical, but look at the detail on that, Tom.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I like how they kind of preset it, and it's like a stamp.
Yes.
It's got a bunch of needles in it, though, so the ink can get under the skin like it's supposed to. But you're not constantly having like the needle go in and out like a sewing machine.
Yeah.
That's not happening here.
Yeah,
and it's nice. It looks like it's small stuff now, like little icon art.
Yeah.
Essentially, but I made you look. Just kidding. But it's all small stuff, right?
Oh,
and
my
so maybe
gosh.
one day it'll turn into larger stamps so they can just like, stamp a whole pattern somewhere.
Yeah, they look a little small right now, but maybe it's good for the fine details.
And quick, right? You're not taking too much time. Just a little 10 minutes later, you're done.
Yeah, how convenient. Well, it's officially pumpkin season at Ben & Jerry's again. The ice cream chain is bringing back with fan favorite flavor pumpkin cheesecake. Yum, right? The annual fall flavor features pumpkin cheesecake ice cream combined with a graham cracker swirl. It will only be available in pint-sized cups and for a limited time only. Pumpkin lovers can look for the treat in their nearest store where Ben & Jerry's is sold. Now I don't know. Do we have a Ben & Jerry's here in Springfield, Tom?
Well, you just pick them up at the store.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
You go to like a Walmart or something like that.
Okay, so maybe it'll be available. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, they've got them here. You can find them.
Yeah.
Good seasonal flavor, though. I like that.
Yeah, indeed. And with the cheesecake, my wife loves cheesecake, so maybe I'd offer this to her for like a nice gift or something.
Oh, maybe so. Can't go wrong with it. We're getting into pumpkin season, too. Starbucks announced, I think later in August, they're going to release their pumpkin spice latte.
Yes.
Now you got pumpkin ice cream coming out. It's, tis the season, early as always.
Those always blow up around this time. I know a handful of people who just go crazy for that pumpkin spice flavor.
Absolutely.
Me being one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what? You got your orange on today, too.
There we go. The way to represent right.
Trying to bring the fall vibes in.
The fall vibes. Yes, that's so true, Tom. Yeah. All right, well, coming up next on Daybreak, Tom's going to give us another check of the forecast of what's leading into the weekend, and then when we could see rain return coming up. Stay with us.
Join the fun with Tom Turton, only on Unscripted.
Marshfield Chevrolet is proud to celebrate 100 years in business, serving generations of drivers with hometown values and trusted service. Thank you for being part of our story. Marshfield Chevrolet, driving you forward since 1926.
I'm attorney Tim Hayes. At Bishop & Hayes, we've spent the last 25 years representing thousands of individuals who have been injured or have lost a family member as a result of an auto accident. Insurance adjusters will typically send large amounts of paperwork and ask you to sign this or sign that. Sometimes signing this paperwork can reduce the value of your claim. Before you sign anything, call or text Bishop & Hayes at 417-222-2222.
Grab the shovel. All right, Paulie. Any last words?
Actually, yes. Have you guys contacted Missouri One Call yet? It is the best way to ensure your digging location is safe by having all your local utilities marked ahead of time. It's easy, and it's the law.
No matter the job, click or call 811 before you dig.
It's so easy, guys.
Well, hey friends, it's Dolly. I've got something really special lined up just for you. It's a brand new project that I'm calling Threads, my songs and symphony, featuring some of my greatest hits, newly arranged for symphony orchestra, and performed with a band of amazing singers and musicians. And I'll be there too, on screen, to share with you the stories behind my songs.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
Hey America, ready to feel fireworks? At In the Garden of Eden, we've got naughty but nice lingerie that makes every woman feel like a bombshell patriot. Visit In the Garden of Eden, where liberty meets lingerie. God bless America.
All right, if you're a fan of peanut butter, this may just be for you. The company Liquid Death releasing its peanut butter sparkling water. It combines the chocolate peanut butter cup flavor from Mr. Beast's candy brand, Feastables, and the classic soda water from Liquid Death. They say it tastes like a peanut butter shake with bubbles, and it contains no caffeine or artificial sweeteners. 12 packs are available right now on Amazon for $15. I do like some peanut butter, so I mean, I would consider it, although I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. What about you, Tom? What are you thinking?
It just sounds, like when I'm reading it, the script here, it says peanut butter water.
That's where I'm
like, that sounds disgusting. It's just peanut butter water, but this is a sparkling water, and I'm sure it's okay, but I'd probably pass on it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, maybe I'll try it once, but I don't know if I'll like it though.
And this is something they should show on like unscripted. Like get Jeremy and Tom a case and have them taste it. And that way we can just kind of smooch off of them and have a taste ourselves.
Yeah, and they can just describe it, right?
That's right.
All right, well, we got more news and weather coming up in our 6 o'clock hour right after this. You're watching Daybreak. Don't go anywhere.
Have you been hurt? Call Dan the man. Calling the wrong attorney could cost you everything. Don't risk your future. Call Dan the man at Deputy in Mizell.
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. But one thing they won't do is pay interest on their new Chevy. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. With no payments for 90 days. Because you've earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
Is your AC broken down at midnight? No problem. John Wayne Heating and Air has got you covered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with 0 after-hours charges. Same great service, same great price, anytime you need us, no matter what. Pick up the phone and call John Wayne Heating and Air in Springfield or Mount Vernon day or night, and we will be there.
The name you know, the name you trust, John Wayne Heating and Air.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, here we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Schedule a free inspection with Foundation Recovery Systems, a groundwork.
Injured on the job? Call Dan the man. Hiring the wrong attorney could cost you everything. Don't risk your future. Call Dan the man at Deputy in Mizell.
Is proudly sponsored by Delta Roofing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Delta Roofing.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, tax-free weekend kicks off today. How you can save money for back-to-school shopping. And businesses are speaking out as Springfield's annual Route 66 festival kicks off. How road closures could impact businesses downtown. These stories and more this morning on Daybreak.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
All right, it's the end of the week. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's Friday, August 7th. Stoker Wieczorek. Carissa is off today, and we got Tom Schmidt to start.
Sure do.
Yes, we do. And it's Friday because not only is the week ending, but the rain is ending a little bit.
Rain's coming out of it. We got one more round of rain to get through today, but after that, we're done. The weekend looks fantastic. In Ava, sent in a large tree falling down over the road from some wind damage and heavy rain, too, around the Ava area. By the emergency manager there. This is Pleasant Hope, Missouri. A barn structure blown out. All right, you can see the trusses just kind of from the ground level and just kind of blew over with winds estimated of 60 to 70. Hail reports in the green, and there were some hail reports, especially around West Plains. Some big hail there, about egg-sized, coming out. And then 96 degrees yesterday, believe it or not. That marks our 22nd 90-degree day of the year, and we're still going to rack those up. Satellite and radar, mostly clear for now this morning, but clouds and rain